Oh, there we go. Okay, then I'm gonna go get. Okay. Great, well. Advisory Committee. December 30th, 2025, 6:30. Wow. Let's call to order at 6:32,
6:32.
Okay. Bob, could you roll call, please?
Carolyn.
Here. Here.
Here. Yes, just Chris.
This is good, Julian.
Little Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. That's right, that's right. Adoption of the agenda, and I did print the capital improvement plan. What was provided to our new finance director, Nikki, but I wanted to add this so we can talk about it a little bit more. Because there's some things that, and I was hoping that, well, hopefully Ian will show up, because there's 2 years that we need to get some.
Is it just a matter of looking it up on the spreadsheet?
Well,
Because we have access to that.
it's for the crack seal or seal code, I mean. So we have to figure out the length of road, and then
Well, if it's on the spreadsheet, we have access to that.
I don't know if it is.
If the road is on the spreadsheet, the length is on the spreadsheet.
Which,
The spreadsheet, the big one.
the inventory list?
The big one, which should work on.
Oh,
Quadrants and all that. If the road is on that list, the length both in feet and in miles is on
okay,
part of the data. So
all right,
we
then.
do have access to that list.
Okay, all right, so let's, if we don't mind adding this to, under unfinished business? Because we have the roads inventory there, but we can just, let's do, if we can make it the CIP G1, and then roads inventory G2. That's okay. New business, we don't have any, let's see, we have the minutes. And, and just to let everybody know, I included the inventory, the base rating system for gravel roads that you
I
had.
saw that, yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing, so everybody has a copy of it.
Excellent.
Do we have any hard copies? It'd be nice to get
I could do that.
the original colored hard copy.
I can do that tonight.
I didn't actually look at how many pages that thing is. Is it a lot?
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
50?
I thought it looked like it was kind of hefty. That's why I thought maybe I'll print this, and I thought,
So if you need
But it'd
copies.
be nice to get colored pictures, the way they show it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Does everybody want a copy with the color?
so that's it. So you
Yeah.
actually did print that, and that's the printed one out.
Yes. Okay,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, so at least 3 and 4, I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
Ian
might as
would.
well count that date in.
Okay, so is there a motion to adopt the agenda as amended? Unless, I'm sorry, unless there's something else that,
What was your, I'm sorry, what was your amendment?
of the capital improvement plan?
adding under G, unfinished business,
So
making
making it
G1 capital improvement plan and moving the roads inventory to G2.
So this becomes G2. and that's G1. Okay, got it, thanks.
We have a secretary in the making here.
I'm sorry.
You have a secretary in the making.
Do you need a motion for that?
Yes, for the amended,
Motion to accept the amended agenda?
is there support?
Support?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The agenda is amended, or agenda is adopted as amended 4-0. Okay, if you don't mind, let's do public comments, and then I will get Nikki and bring to introduce her. And we have nobody present, so anyone online?
Yep, we got people, but no hands are raised. Attendee, but no hands are raised.
Just 2, or is one of them you?
One of them's us, yes.
Oh, okay. All right, well, if there's no public comments, then let me go get Nikki. We'll be working with her with the budget and the capital, well, already started with the capital improvement plan. And you know what? I will pop this into the printer while we're in here. Yeah, it's
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Quiet, interesting.
Went to my brother and then Louise made a tenderloin, took it to her mother on Friday.
She made a tenderloin,
For Friday.
a big one, like
Yeah,
a
big
full
one.
size? Whoa.
My brother and his wife was there. It was just 5 of us and her mom. She does it.
Oh, I sent you an email, Shane. Hey, guys.
this is Nikki, our new finance director. She just began November 10th. Is it? Yeah, and she's doing a great job. So she helped with our CIP today, helping me with the form and whatnot and filling her in on culverts and GIS systems and things like that. So
All
she's.
exciting. I loved it.
This is the best committee. Roads are so fun.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
think so. And Felicia is our, what is your title?
It's gonna be changing.
Finance something,
Finance assistant.
finance assistant. And they are really overwhelmed right now with budget and just the regular everyday
Oh, we're still here.
bills.
I am about to start my car though.
So, you saw the cake in my office. Would you like a piece?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
There you go.
Felicia,
Really good.
What kind of cake is that?
cranberry orange.
Oh. It's different. I'll try to.
It's really
like a
good.
Small.
Mhm.
Very, very good.
Really delicious.
The orange is really subtle. So don't get scared by the
By the orange.
title. Yeah, yeah.
Don't be scared.
He's so eager. Well, that's good. Nice to meet all of you.
Well, thank you, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. A busy time, as
Did
she
you have to
said.
move to come to sign?
No, I didn't. I just do a long hour drive. I live next to Beverly Hills.
California.
It's 696 closed, that makes it worse.
Yeah, it takes a little over an hour, so over 2 hours round trip. But, you know, we'll see.
That's where you live?
Yeah.
And you commute here like, oh, oof.
Yeah, I know.
Be very, very careful because it's
live on
snowing out
Grass
and
Lake,
the roads are a little
Grass
slick.
Lake.
It's starting to get bad.
It's starting to snow again, yeah.
It's one of those light snows that are slick.
So it's in
Oh,
between
okay.
like along. Thank you so much.
Grass Lake and Jackson.
I'm a putt along, but I need to
It's like
finish some
35
stuff before I go.
Yeah.
I
94.
have to.
Well,
Because I
thank
gotta
you.
make the board meeting, the agenda, so I'm already late, but.
Oh,
Let's do it 4 o'clock today.
well, we've been bombarding her. I'm sorry. I'm so rude. This is Caroline Altamir.
Hi.
Well, you know Chris, Alex Thomas, and Bob Groden.
Okay.
And we're missing David Kluback, who usually sits there, and Ian Hubert, which he's usually here. David's in Florida
Oh,
on his
nice.
way back, but
Nice.
Is he on his way back now?
Spring in the sunshine, I hope.
Oh,
And some warm weather.
Well, the forecast is pretty cold for this week.
Thank
This
you.
is one of the warmer days.
Thank
I
you
think.
guys, and thanks for the cake.
Yeah, thank you both.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, ladies.
Yes.
Drive
Nice to meet
safely.
you.
Yeah, safe travels back home.
I'll probably be there another 30 minutes.
We've been working late every night.
Yeah.
Okay,
And have to drive an hour home.
yeah, pretty much all of our employees except for Chris,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're in like Jackson area, Stockbridge area,
Lansing.
Lansing, you're right. There's some commuters here, yeah.
Flint, oh, yeah,
Yeah. Flint
Flushing,
area. Yeah, that's the Flint area.
Benson, Flushing,
Yeah,
Swartz Creek, so that's right, Swartz Creek.
that's,
Yeah, so we've got, yeah, well, okay. So, included the regular newsletters and David's really nice email to us, just giving us
I thought that was
kudos.
very sweet of you.
It was. And we have the, I put the December actions and tasks list, which changed a little bit. There's some things that, but it's basically what we're doing anyway. The inventory list.
I'm sorry, what are you, where did you go? Are you
Oh,
going to
I'm
F1?
sorry, under discussion,
Oh, okay.
action, December actions and tasks list. And, oh, did you go to the road committee?
I did.
Okay, when we get to reports, I just saw, WCRC on here. There's some things in here. This is the updated, schedule for newsletters. So the next newsletter will be due January 5th. And we probably should start thinking of, the topic for that. And Caroline, if you wanna, I just put Caroline and Alex, was it? Is that what we just?
Did we even?
I don't know if we discussed it.
Oh, I was gonna say, did I miss something?
I did the one for the DDA, so
Oh,
a
that's
little,
right.
a little familiar with it.
Sure, okay,
So January 5th is the next due date.
yes.
Okay.
Mhm. And then the, excuse me, our meeting schedule I included. Yeah, so it'll always be in there for the whole year because last time we had some dates that were off and we couldn't remember why we did, chose those dates. And then this is in the wrong spot. It's in the wrong spot. Yeah, so I uploaded David's timeline in the wrong spot. You know, for the millage or the ballot or whatever we're gonna call it. That should not be there, it should be under a different.
Where did I just see that?
Yeah, I put it under the tip. Why did I do that? Actions and task
Oh, yeah,
list?
there it is, ballot proposal timeline, yeah. I thought we got a document too from Jessica.
Yes, which I printed off as today.
Just have one
With-
date
with-
on it.
Pardon me?
Just have one date on it.
Here it is.
Detail.
No, we have,
No, I think it had,
oh, here, for the, yeah, no, this is it. For the November 3rd, 2026 election, the Board of Trustees would need to vote that the precise ballot language be placed on the ballot by no later than August 11th, which is the clerk's deadline to have it certified and delivered, the resolution to the county clerk.
By when, August 11th?
That's all that was in the letter.
Would need to vote that the precise ballot language be placed on the ballot. Okay, so August 11th, it has to be resolution, the certified, to have certified and delivered adopted resolution to the county clerk, that has to be,
so a letter
On,
to
August
the county
11th.
clerk.
but, so then we would have to go back to the board meetings.
Prior to that.
Yeah,
Needs multiple hearings, I would assume.
yeah, there's,
Probably.
Yeah.
that's what we were, I think that's what you were trying to ask her, right? That,
Cause I thought that there was definitely the deadline to get it to the county clerk. But
oh,
I seem to remember that there were a couple of other deadlines prior to, within the township.
Yeah.
Before that August 11th
Yeah,
date.
presumably there
And that's
was.
what I was asking her for, and
We should probably play in a little bit of buffer there too.
so there,
and it wasn't more than just board meetings, there was like this, there was another drop dead date in there somewhere, I thought.
yeah, she's saying that, the meeting before, the board meeting before the deadline is July 21st at 6 PM. So we're gonna, we don't wanna wait till then, we wanna do it before, and
I'm
then
sorry, could you say that again, Julia?
July 21st is the last board meeting before that August 11th.
So that's your real deadline?
No. Not
For
really.
us.
No, because that's where they'll start to question us and want changes.
Well, I'm saying but if there's no board meeting between the 21st and the 11th, then it's effectively the 21st.
Yeah, that would be the ast latest
Right.
date,
Unless they
but
had a special meeting or
but I'm
something.
pretty sure I know you're right, we have to have public hearings for
Yeah,
that
probably
the
has to have
ballot
multiple
language.
hearings.
Ahead of us.
And
Yes,
Jessica
correct.
didn't include that information on there?
No, but we can look at the statute, that'll give us the,
So that must be what I'm thinking of. I know that there are benchmark, there were things that had to happen before. And maybe they didn't have specific dates on them, but they had to happen before.
Yeah, there may be time brackets around them,
Yeah,
perhaps.
within 90 days prior to
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah, that type of thing.
Why don't we just set up our date to have the millage verbiage done?
Mhm.
Why don't we say March or April? It
Earlier
gives us
the better.
enough time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To go to the board. And scold them.
but we still need to, regarding the public hearings and whatnot, we need to have, yeah, to begin with the ballot language, then them approving it, and then the public hearings whenever that falls in. But
So
there's a
so-
certain date that we cannot go, it can't be before a certain date for it to be approved and sent to the county because there's other election.
so the last board meeting, it has to be to the county clerk by August 11.
4 PM.
And the last board meeting before that is
7/20.
July 21. So you're saying that all the public meetings and stuff have to, in other words, it's not, we don't get the board approval on it and then hold public hearings. It's public hearings and then board approval and then clerk.
That's what we have to
County
look
clerk.
at.
Presumably, yes.
Because public hearings, I mean, that's a pretty short window for public hearings in that little tiny slot in between.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think it would be
no.
in between. I think it's,
Assuming.
yeah, all the hearings would occur before. We would have this process kicked off well in advance so that we can iterate if needed. But it's notable though that meeting's on the 21st because should there be a need for some action prior to the 11th, the last real opportunity to do that is the 21st.
Right.
So it kind of makes 21st the
That's sort of the drop dead.
sort of, yeah, effectively for our purposes. yes.
Yeah. The kind of the kiss.
But we should be,
Oh, well before.
yeah, it
Oh,
shouldn't,
yeah.
there shouldn't really be anything ideally left
Yeah,
undecided by
surprises.
that point. Yeah.
hopefully.
Who is writing the language?
Well, we'll take a good shot at it. And we can look at other ballot initiatives and not just, Webster Township had one.
Yeah.
So we can, kind
These
of go from there.
have been known to have been written incorrectly in
Yes,
recent history.
but we'll have the attorney.
Seem to
Who wrote the fire millage? Is there an inside joke here that,
No, you already know this.
oh, who wrote the language for the fire millage?
So we can avoid working with them?
Pardon me?
It was a collaboration. and then it went to, it has to always go through legal before.
I mean, so do any of us have any kind of experience with writing ballot language for a ballot
It's-
proposal?
It's really easy.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, I
we'll
can
go
take
to
a stab at
Webster
it.
Township and look, or, on the county election, page, they have,
Boilerplate sort
they
of?
have, no, they have all the ballots going back years and years and years. And we just have to find, Augusta Township has, a millage, I believe, was it Augusta or York, but definitely Webster Township.
Their road, the one that they just passed last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and we'll have to tweak it, of
November, yeah.
course, but, yeah. Yeah, but we have to, before we even get there, we have to have a plan, and the plan is, well, a presentation of what we are recommending to the board, which we have our roads inventory list. But also like this, the special assessments, like how do those fit into things? Those won't be on the ballot, but, you know, have this plan, this is how the roads, this is, you know, the one part is the millage, the other part's the special assessments, the other part is, there is another part, just can't remember right now, but, so we talked about it in my office, we kind of went over it again.
Well, there's the marijuana tax for roads.
Oh,
But
well-
at the road commission, they said that probably no matter what, nobody's gonna see any money until the end of 2026 on that.
right, and then moving forward with
And
all
there's-
of that, it'll be set in stone from
Right.
the state, because they're still working out the details at the state level.
And it's under litigation right now, it's being challenged, so it's in courts right now, so. who knows how
Well, the
long that's-
marijuana part of it is.
Yeah,
But there's the other, the neighborhood road funding and the.
I thought that came from the marijuana tax.
Well, I guess part of it, what was the other one? The gas tax. Now the gas tax is totally going to roads. But then they have something, it's kind of a mess. That's why they're trying to figure out the details at the state. So the road commission said, to me, just plan what you normally do and then we'll make adjustments when we know
Okay,
at this
Me.
point.
works for me.
Gosh, there was a third part to this, but I can't remember. So I'll let it go and then come back. So the road funding plan. A little concerned about Ian. Just want to make sure. I don't know. Okay, I'm having it'll come back as soon as we stop talking about it, then I'll remember. Okay. So why don't we just move on to the CIP at this point, unless there's something else that, oh, the timeline. Just writing down for ballot.
So maybe the millage proposal project, we could start very aggressively pursuing starting the first rec meeting in January.
Say that again.
The millage timeline proposal ballot language, all that stuff. If our first meeting in January, we start like hammering down on that one.
January
That's
7th.
kind of the project not jour, but year, I would say year in French.
Okay, yeah, so we'll look into the statute and
Yeah,
with when we have to have public hearings
and we
and,
can come with the statute, we can come, having looked at Webster's language, I'm happy to do some of that research. I mean, the statute, you're good at reading statute, I'm not quite as adept at that. But looking at, making sure we have something of Webster's and looking at others, I mean, I'd be happy to do some of that research.
How do we get the other townships millage proposal, is it online?
Yeah. we
Yeah.
can pull that.
Under the Washtenaw County elections, in county clerk, within there, they'll have the election results, but then they'll have another section that's ballots, or what was passed, or whatever was on the ballot. It's been a while since I've been there, can kind of see the page. But then they have tabs for each year going back till 2008, I
Do you know
think.
when Webster's was?
It was November of 2024. And you said, there was another township that,
Believe it was Augusta
Augusta?
or York, one of the,
okay, we can look at both.
at least what Adam had. I think, yeah, because he brought it
We
up
can look
saying
at- we can look
that
at
they
both.
have road funding, but,
Okay. But that'll kind of give us something to work with.
but you know, as you go through, you'll be able to see, like, they'll have every municipality and the ballot, and you can just, they're not very long, you just kind of skim through it, because
Okay.
the title will say roads or whatever.
Did the board even agree that we're going to go for a millage? I didn't hear them agree yet.
Well, that's why we have to present it to them. We have to present the whole plan to them. That's the very first thing.
And are we gonna go in with the half mill?
That's what I think we should, because that gives us, like, what was it, close to 900,000?
800 plus
Yeah.
thousand.
And then including, or then we can also have money for culverts.
Right,
Yeah, I think that's plenty,
Let's
because
just get our baselines established.
Yeah. a half mil, I think, is what we've always been talking about, half mil.
and isn't that what Webster does? Half mil?
Or they did they wanted an actual figure, so they tailored, it was like something like 7.85, or they had a weird percentage in there. Because they were tailoring it, they wanted 700,000. So their percentage was a little bit weird.
That sounds like.
It was a little bit engineered
Mhm.
to get to that number.
I think most of their roads people
It was
are
kind of interesting.
engineers.
Yeah, they're very engineers, they're very graphic heavy, which is wonderful, but wow. So, okay. So this is homework that we're doing to get ready for addressing this boots on the ground on our first in January.
Yes, and we need to get that road funding plan in front of the board ASAP, because we're gonna have this ballot timeline, and
And there's gonna be
they're
back
gonna
and
kick
forth.
it back and say,
Right,
What I'm gonna propose what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up 3 of these, or one of these, Webster. And I'm going to wordsmith it for Scio,
mhm.
and I'll bring it in January.
can I look at it too?
Well, sure, I'll send it to everybody.
Yeah, we can pull an initial draft, have a look
Yeah,
at it.
exactly.
So the thing is that when you email everyone, you cannot reply to everyone, because that could. So it's just information that comes in, but there's the Open Meetings Act that we have to follow, so just be
Oh,
aware of
okay.
that, not to have a conversation, because we have to, in our, charge, we have to follow, the OMA, which says all
Right.
deliberation and discussion, or,
Annotate it for the January meeting, we come together and talk about,
Perfect.
okay.
That works.
if I can't find it though, I'll let you know.
Well, I mean, between
Oh,
a bunch
yeah.
of eyes, we can probably find it somewhere.
Yeah, it's Washtenaw County Clerk under elections.
Okay, I'll search it.
You know,
The other thing, the GIS system, we have the GIS system here, but, working with Nikki today, I actually forgot about it, and I found an email, and I went into Brandon, our utility director, and asked him about how much a module would be. 3,000 to 5,000. He gave a guesstimate, but I'll be talking with OHM. But, so I put that into our capital improvement plan, because we're really gonna need that. We can't have our roads, going forward with this, we have a huge inventory on an Excel sheet.
Mhm.
And GIS, you're able to even have a map of the road, click on it, it brings up the map. We, of course, all of this we would have to, you know, put in, but the history of that road and what was done in the past. So everything will be right there. It's really cool. So it was a lot less than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's just be nice.
Yeah, so I was excited. So I did have her put that in there. We also have to remember the DDA roads are now ours. And they're in pretty good shape except for one, so we, you know, we'll have to probably do a crack seal on, Dino Drive?
The Dino?
Yes, that sounds right.
And we probably should add that in, 2027.
Craig Seal, Dino?
Yeah, so this is the other thing, so after, we were, Caroline was helping me finish up this, because we had, we did 4 years together. And we did really well in that short time, but then we had these other 2 years and we kind of ran out of the gravel roads because they've already been done, or up, you know, up to 2029. So then we were looking at other roads, which you had found, was it in 2023? It was a whole list of roads, and I recognize that they were special assessments at one time, but they did a seal coating. So we took that list because, however, we figured out the years in between, and we plugged those into 2030 and 31. But the more I thought about it is, we did all the gravel roads, but now we have to look at all the local paved roads, and we need to incorporate that into our capital improvement plan. Now for this year, since we were scrambling and we know 2026, these are the roads that need to be done. But next year, when we present our capital improvement plan, it's gonna look different because we have these other roads that we're incorporating.
Right.
Which I was kind of excited because I was like, oh, more to, you know. Guess we're kind of.
You're such a road geek.
Yes. Anyways. Which, yeah. We're getting there. Oh, and I found an email that you sent to Chief Hood. And then
Oh.
you forwarded to the Roads Advisory Committee, so you asked him.
Which roads were really inaccessible to the trucks?
Yes.
They were so bad, I mean, that
Oh,
the
this
trucks
is
kind of go like, ugh, yikes, be ready. And he did have that list, I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, I did bring it. That was, oh, that was in September. Of course, you weren't on here. I can make a copy of that
I'm
too.
not sure I'm getting, there's been a lot of email traffic lately, I haven't received it.
Did
It
you
hasn't-
receive the agenda email?
Yes, I did,
Okay, because I did
on
check.
Saturday, yeah.
I checked with Christy because I've been including your email as a CC.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But then when I checked with Christy, you are on the distribution list.
Interesting.
So
Yeah, I'm on the distribution list, looks like, but maybe I am getting things, but I think the last thing I got was Saturday, that agenda.
And I think that's the last one.
Okay,
that was
okay.
done, yeah. There isn't lots of email traffic in this group. Can I ask you a real quick question off the subject, just a tiny bit?
Sure. No, go ahead. It'll come back.
The statute for the ballot language that you were talking about, are you gonna read that, or is could you have a statute number for us?
I don't know.
Because I could read it.
No, I know that there are statutes for election ballot language, but I don't know. I'll have to find it or ask somebody. And Alex,
I can look too.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll get it.
Okay, anyway, back to roads. Which roads did he say on
Oh.
that email?
So, and we'll have to check, because he said both public and private roads, so Liberty between Zeeb Park, which we already have on our list,
Yeah.
many times.
I know,
because
that's always
yeah.
on the list.
Leroy Street,
That's off of Dexter and Arbor Road. if you're going towards Dexter and you pass Wagner before Z, it's north. It's a skinny, one lane, little bit of roads back in there.
Do you have the inventory list open? Because I believe that that's private. Mabel, Waterman, and Cherrywood lanes are private.
Leroy?
Yep, Leroy. They're all kind of in the same area, sort of.
It's not finding it.
Yeah, then that's a
It's
private.
probably not in the spreadsheet then.
Well,
But it's
Dale,
really skinny. I mean, it looks like a driveway. So no wonder Chief Hood is going like, ugh, it's a toughie.
well, we can always send letters to private road owners or, and say,
Is Leroy a private road?
yeah,
Oh.
it has to be if it's not on the list. I'm pretty sure it is. And actually, you have your big map.
Split, there's like 2 sections of it.
Oh, see, this map doesn't have a lot of street names on it.
Well, here, it is,
It's off of Waterman.
yeah, those are all private. There's Mabel and River by the Honey Creek neighborhood.
Okay.
So it's east of that. West of
There
Wagner.
it is, yeah. Yeah, so Waterman's private, and then Leroy, they have private gravel. Cherrywood, okay. But they are really skinny.
Well, we can always, we can, but we'd have to look at our private road ordinance and see what it says about maintenance and upkeep. Because if it's a danger or if the trucks can't get back there, even an ambulance, then, it would only benefit them to, at least cut back the trees.
Some of the brush. What other roads are on? Chiefwood?
Huron River Court, which, Daleview Drive towards the west end in particular, so towards the west end. Oh, that's private. No, towards the west end. Yeah, no, the west end is private. That's also private, yeah. Because there's part of Daleview Drive that is public. Huron River Court, which I don't know where that is. That must be private. Does that sound familiar to you or Caroline or Bob? 'Cause I think
The
that
road or the?
Huron River Court.
Looks like it's off of Huron River Drive. No. Scratch that. There's no way that's in Scio Township.
It's not coming up.
Huron River Court I'm seeing is in Dexter Township. Yeah, I'll pass those notes.
Let's ask Chief where that is. Because I don't know. Musolf Lane, Musolf, and I believe that's off of Liberty. Or Park. Yeah, that's a private.
Yeah, it's off of Park.
Yeah. And Hawk Crest Road. I might know that.
Crest Road is off of Wagner, just before you get to Scio Church.
Oh, right, I just did a conservation easement closing with the owner. I was like, why does that sound familiar? Because, yes, and actually, in the beginning, or the front of that is fine, but, see, well, I don't know if you can, on this map, when it gets back into the 4 parcels, that's where it's all in woods. And then Kessera Way is private, that's right.
You're under a course.
Yeah. I saw one even farther up.
I see a Huron River Court and it says Sci Dexter,
That was the one I was.
it's off of Huron River Drive.
Yeah.
A little bit before that 5-way Joy Huron Central Mast intersection. So that's, I don't know if that's even Scioto Township anymore.
There's another you on the court. I think that's. So now, there's one here.
What is that road? Oh, that's Joy Road. Oh, that would be
Yes,
way up
it's
in the.
between Joy and Huron River Drive. Is that what you have, Bob? Yeah.
That's Scio, right?
Is that Scioto still?
So. It looks like it comes out of Scio.
It's not showing on this map. There's a Hermania. Is that okay to? Oh, wait. You know what? There's this, it's Hermania Court. So see here, but this is. Yeah, wait. Huron Court. Did they change the name of this? But I don't see the, oh,
No, I
yeah.
don't think that's in Scioto because on this map, you're talking about something that's like more over here, up here, isn't it? Because
There's
here's
two.
Huron River
There's-
Drive, and
there's
here's
two.
Joy.
Yeah, it's below Joy.
You know what? I think on this map, they have it named Hermania Court.
Yeah, Armenia. It's called a Armenia on this map.
But it's weird.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It is interesting. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll change it on here.
Somebody probably realized.
Well, it could be, that Chief
Two.
Hood may have
So that would-
made an error in giving me that name. It's possible,
Yeah, that is in
that it is
Scio.
Hermania,
Yeah, and it's in Scio.
but it's not Huron River Court.
Well, I think it is, but on this map, it's wrong. I will double check with,
Google Maps has Huron
Andrea.
River Court, not Hermania.
okay, I'll check with, Andrea. Oh, the things we find. Okay, anyways, that's the list that he
Anyway.
gave, and it looks like most of them are private except for Liberty, so, Romania. Huron River Court. Okay. All right, so the private roads will, private road ordinance. Because I know we have a private road ordinance when they want to create a, private road, but I don't know, once it's created, what jurisdiction we have, because usually private roads, they're like, we're hands off now. But when it comes to safety, there should be something, I'm assuming.
I would imagine so.
Road Commission would know that, right?
And that, no, not for private, they don't even talk to them about private, they'll turn their back on you. We have enough roads to take care of. Okay. So regarding the road funding plan, is there anything else that we can think of?
So this information that you printed off and gave to us,
It's a CIP.
yeah. But when we're talking about moving forward with road funding and stuff, this is gonna be important.
Right, because,
The justification for it.
yes, so we'll have our, let's say the voters have passed the millage. Then the next, so that'll be in November. December, they collect in the winter for the roads.
So then 2028 is, 2027 is when we kick into high gear.
Yes,
No, yes,
yes,
yes.
yep. So from moving forward, we will still have to have this road, or the CIP.
Right,
And this will be our guideline, you know,
right.
to move,
Exactly.
you know, and it will justify what we're spending. And also whatever we're not spending, like we have culverts, eventually will have to be replaced, but that money can be set aside and invested. That's where the treasurer will come in. I mean, I don't know how we'll put it in the budget, or not the budget, sorry, Chris. In the, Nikki will know where all of that goes. As far as in the, general ledger or whatever.
Yeah.
Fund. Yeah, so this will be kind of like for the past, or, you know, with the roads or the township-wide special assessment where they had every year, they had their special assessment money. They already knew how much they were going or had, and then they had their plan every year moving forward. It's just a different type of funding. And it's, back then, they didn't have a capital improvement plan, for the township that we have found. But that 10-year plan every year was the roads capital improvement plan. In fact, yeah, I think I said that right. Okay, so with this CIP, we have 4 years with a road list and how much we plan on spending per the roads for each year. But then and we did the math with the length and whatnot. But now we have to do it for seal coating for these roads. And you, Bob, I think found the price for seal coating. And then we would need the length of the road and do the math on those. Now, for 2031, when Caroline and I, or Caroline, I can't remember, I think you found the list in 2023, you know, for the seal coating for those.
Yeah, I think we actually, at that point, we were looking at the actual contracts.
Yes.
Actual road commission contracts.
And
And that's where we came up with all those figures, yeah.
So that was the figures that were charged for back then. But that was 2023.
Yeah.
So we have to increase it. What is it? What's the,
Is it 3% per year?
Is that where we landed? I think that sounds right.
3% per year.
okay,
You wanna know the price of seal coating?
Yeah,
Per mile for two-lane road, $38,000.
I'm sorry,
38,000
38K per mile.
per mile for a two-lane road.
oh, for 2-lane. Because a lot of these are neighbor, so it would just be one wide road. Well,
It's still technically a 2-lane road.
yeah, but not as wide as like Zeeb or Dexter and Arbor. Well, anyways, if there's a little bit money left over, then,
Then bingo, yeah.
okay. Okay, so You have the inventory list open?
Maybe two.
Could you,
Now, keep in mind, I am no Excel expert by any stretch, so.
Alex, you're good with math
Can be,
or a calculator?
I'm great with a calculator.
Okay, yeah, because you guys did a great job last time. I'll just write it down, whatever you tell me.
So we're looking up streets now?
Daleview Drive, yes. That's a long one. Oh, yes, that's the other, that was the other thought. So we did the gravel roads, the local gravel, figured that out. Now we have to make an inventory of the local paved. Not, more of the neighborhood roads, so that's gonna be another, project. So,
Okay, so Daleview to Maple. Do we want feet or do we want mileage, miles? Because if we're doing 38K per mile, we should probably stick to miles, right? You're 0.39. And then Daleview, Byington to end.
oh, wait a minute, what was the first one?
Oh, no, sorry, Daleview, Byington to end, so sorry, 0.76.
Oh, no, you said,
I know, rewind what I said a moment ago.
okay, but there's something from North Maple to, you said North Maple to something. The first,
But that's, I was looking at the wrong one, I said rewind,
okay, there's only one Daleview Drive though.
right, and the Daleview, it's in northeast quadrant. There's one entry here, Byington to end, it says 0.76.
Byington to what end though?
That's all it says in this.
And what is the length?
0.76 is what you said.
Okay. This is where my Excel skills fall down because Ian has some of these columns locked in place, so they're not scrollable. And it's making, and I don't know how to undo that to make it like be able to really scroll.
I see a Daleview west end of Byington to dead end, 0.32 miles. I don't know if we're on the same website. I'm on onedrive.live.com.
Yes.
It's not in alphabetical order though at all.
I'm seeing one Daleview entry basically.
I saw a couple.
Well, there's others, Byington Drive, Daleview to Maple, but that's Byington Drive. That's not Daleview Drive.
No, that's what that's saying is from Byington. That's the Daleview from Byington to Maple. And then there should be another from Byington to the end.
Well, I see
That's the
two.
one I gave you.
Do you have your map?
No.
Here, I'll show you. It's sleep. See from there.
It would have been helpful if we could put it up on the screen, you know, we could all see.
Oh, this is on that other side. Okay. So why is this green in this blue?
It's private, yeah. See how long it is. So is there two Daleviews in there?
There's only one actual Daleview under the road names. And it says Byington to end.
To dead end, right? west end of Byington to dead end. Line 102.
Wait, west end of Byington? So then that makes it even shorter. There's a whole long,
What line are you reading from? All the way to
In the
west side?
northeast quadrant, I'm
What-
on
what-
line 21.
Oh, I went to all roads.
Oh, all right.
this is North Maple, and then it goes all the way there.
Mm-hmm. Now, look at 102 here. Well, 102. Daleview, west end of Byington to dead end.
Yeah, so that would be here
Mhm.
to here. And what is the length?
0.32.
That's 0.32, okay. And there has to be another Daleview in there.
Here's a Byington Maple to Daleview. It's 101. Byington Maple to Daleview, but that's Byington.
Okay.
There was another Daleview.
Oh, you know what? That's what it is, because Daleview starts here. This is all Byington.
Yep.
Right, oh, that's so weird. And what is that one? The length of that one?
That one is 0.42.
0.42. Okay, then we're missing this whole section then. Because the other one said Daleview, for Daleview was Byington.
102, west end of Byington to dead end.
Mhm, which is right.
I thought I saw another Daleview somewhere.
They're saying that's the dead end?
Yeah,
Why is
because
that?
Rob Pattinson is weighing in, just so y'all know.
it's the private
What does he
road part of
say?
it.
He's saying Daleview Drive from Byington to end 3,800 feet. The east loop of Daleview is 2,300 feet.
Where's he getting that from?
Rob, where are you getting that from?
Well, then he has to convert that to miles.
No, we could do that.
We can do that.
It's
I can.
5,280 feet a mile.
So all of Daleview is 6,100 feet from Google Maps. You got it.
Uh,
It's 1.15.
Google Maps measuring tool.
1.16 miles.
Thank you, Rob.
Stay on the line.
Yeah, he's here.
Are you on the same?
You know, I can't see all roads on this Excel spreadsheet. Mine is kind of locked into quadrants.
The bottom though, you can move the bottom over and get to all roads.
This is a different tab.
You see?
Workbook.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Oh, Rob says I'm here for you. Thank you, Rob.
Well, maybe we need to appoint Rob to the road advisory committee, because need one more.
Here, I have my mouse over there.
He's probably swearing at me.
Oh, there you are, okay. Sweet, thank you, sir. Okay, so we got that one done?
Well, no, because we're still missing the Daleview part from Byington East to Byington West.
That's what he gave us, just that loop part. But that was what he said.
Oh, is that the,
Daleview Drive from Byington to end is 3,800 feet.
Yep.
The east loop of Daleview is 2,300 feet.
Okay, he means the east loop is that part that loops from Byington to Byington.
okay, and so what is that in, because we,
1.16 miles total,
He said, so all
I'm
of
sorry.
Daleview is 6,100 feet.
which is 1.16 miles.
okay, so the whole thing, the one,
1.6.
because we had a point
1.16.
1.16.
plus the 0.32.
0.32 plus the, I don't know about the 0.32, I think I was just converting the total footage that he gave us.
Well, didn't Rob just give us the whole?
You did,
I think
that's
so.
what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So the 0.32, that, I don't know where you're getting that.
So that's from Byington West to end. At least that's what Bob had in his list.
If Rob added it all up, that's better, yeah. 0.32 is the west end of Byington to dead end.
Right. So that loop under the Daleview Drive loop that ends from, or that begins at Byington East to Byington West. That's the 1.16,
Whole thing is 1.16.
including the 3.32.
I assume so, yes.
That's what Rob said.
Rob gave us the footage for the loop and the footage for the end.
Oh, okay,
So the footage for the loop and the footage for the end is equivalent to 1.16
Great.
miles. Call it 1.2 if you need to round up.
Does Rob know we have an opening on the?
Say that a little louder, Bob.
Ian's resigning at the end of our assignment,
and we still have an opening though,
Oh, we do,
because
in
wait,
addition.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, we're supposed to have
Okay,
7.
Rob, you wanna join us?
This is
It's
the,
fun, Rob.
yeah, this is the easy one. So North Delhi,
See, Chris is
Yeah,
here.
he's on.
Unmute.
he's swearing at us. So North Delhi paved from Huron River Drive to Township Line. So that's up in the same quadrant.
That's up to me.
Northeast quadrant, yeah.
So we need a length for that.
Which road is this?
It is
North.
North Delhi paved, and why can't,
Let's see it here.
it's by your house, yeah, right above,
Yeah, it should be
See, I know
northeast.
where North Delhi is. I mean, you just
Yeah. it's
right
where you
across
keep
Huron.
going up
Yeah,
East
just
Delhi,
East
it's up
Delhi.
the hill.
up the hill.
yeah, but why is it
It's not on the
red?
quadrant. You see it on what quadrant is it?
Northeast.
I don't see it there.
Well, wait a minute, you know what, we don't need to do that because that's a primary
More-
page.
Here it is, North Delhi. It's 29.51 miles.
Well, we don't need to do it because it's a primary road, so that belongs to the road commission.
North Delhi is a primary.
Yep, after they paved it. All right,
Yogi, so we just cross that off?
yep. All right, Dino Drive. What's that other list that we
What
had?
quadrant is that?
That's,
Southwest?
no, southeast?
Southeast, right?
Oh, it is.
No,
Or-
no, it's there.
Southwest.
It's just.
Yeah, southwest, but it was, that's one of the DDA roads.
Here it is, Dino Drive, 0.49 miles.
0.49,
Yeah,
great. Okay, Medi Drive,
where's Nettie? What?
same,
Just tell me the quadrant. Oh,
southwest.
I found it, I got it. 0.32.
Enterprise Drive, southwest.
Enterprise, that's also there, right? Yeah, here it is, 0.52.
So what was Dino again?
Dino is 0.49.
April Drive, southeast.
Southeast.
Mhm.
Hang on. Okay, got it, 0.23, it looks like.
Yeah, it's very short.
0.23.
Yeah, 0.23.
Jackson Plaza,
I got Parkland Plaza, Jackson Plaza,
Is that-
same.
is that, because there's Jackson Industrial and Jackson Plaza.
What's
Jackson
the,
Plaza is this one, isn't it?
what's the quadrant on that?
Thought I remember us talking about that with the DDA.
Yeah, then you're right.
That's where U of M is, right? Parkland Plaza? or-
No, that's Parkland, but we don't
I
need,
mean, Jackson Plaza, I think it's south.
I get that one in industrial backwards.
I don't have it in the southeast quadrant.
Try,
Oh, here it is. I got it. 0.68. Jackson Plaza.
is there a,
You want a Parkland Plaza too?
no,
No.
Interface Drive?
Interface Drive.
And is Interface Southwest? That's in the
I don't remember.
DDA, no? And
Point
then-
one, 15? 0.15. Is that what you have, Bob? Jackson Industrial to dead
I got,
end.
I got interface, 0.16.
0.16?
Yeah,
And then Jackson Industrial.
it's back to southeast.
That one would be southwest.
That's southwest?
Mhm.
Okay. Here it is, Jackson Industrial. It's, don't go away, 0.27.
Great, okay,
Total, we do not need Delhi, correct?
right.
So these are all crack sealing we're talking about.
Yes, and
38,000 a mile.
we probably could, in 2031, move a couple over to 2030. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna be changing
I
this
got
next
three
year.
point 83 miles, and you said it's
38,000 a mile.
Which one are you doing?
He's doing the total for 30.
Totaling 2030 right now.
it's $145,540.
Okay, but we need them broken down by road though. 140
Need the prices by mile? Or prices
So-
by road?
by road, yeah. You
Oh.
said 140.
Total dollar is 145,540.
145, 540. Did you include, we've got to include, the,
Included our list.
no, the, inflation.
Well, we'll just put 3% on it. Well, no, 2030, what's that, 5 years?
Compounded.
So we'll put 17%. Put 17% on it. 3 times 5 is 15.
It's amazing to me that they can do that in their head like that.
That's $24,741 of inflation for a total of 170,281.
So that's that's with the inflation price. Okay.
Approximate. 3% a year, 5 years.
So when you do the individual, like the Daleview 1.16, we're not using 38,000 anymore. So what is our multiplier?
38,000 times 1.03, about, times 1.17, times the distance.
So inflation on that. Plus, you said 38,000?
Yeah.
So for like on the 1.16, your total cost is 44,460.
460, okay.
So what's 38,000 times 1.17? We'll use that figure.
Well, 38,000, so what would the 38,000 be with the inflation?
Is that the 44,460?
44,460.
Oh, that's
That's our
okay,
new
so you're
multiplier.
already doing that, great,
That
great.
includes the inflation, but
Okay,
what's 38 times 1.17?
Forty-four,
44,460.
Because I was doing 17% of 38,000 is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
64 or something.
Yeah.
so the 44,460 is
Per mile.
per mile,
In
okay,
2030, the year 2030.
great, okay. So Daleview Drive would be,
51,574 is what I come up with. Rounding, because it was 0.6.
51,000,
Is that what you came up with, Alex?
Say that again?
I came up with 51,574. The 1.16
Oh, for the 1.16, yeah. Okay.
times 44460.
So
which is our
the
inflated
Daleview
price.
Drive cost in 2030 prices would be 51,573.
Correct, okay. All right.
good job, Caroline.
Dino would be 21,785. Medi would be 14,227. Enterprise would be 23,119. April would be 10,225. Jackson Plaza would be 30,232. Interface would be 7,113. And Jackson Industrial, 12,004.
Okay, great. For a total of 170,
281.
281.
Yep.
Great. All
That's
right,
Chip seal, not crack seal,
seal coat.
seal coat. Thanks.
And according to Adam, just to be on the same page, seal coat, chip seal. Chip seal is where they use it on larger roads. Like, I don't know, Scio Church Road, because there's more cars that go over it. When it's in a neighborhood, they don't like the chip seal because it's,
Crystal rocks.
yeah.
It's rough, yeah.
And it takes a long time for the neighborhoods, because there's not very many cars compared to like,
Okay,
it's kind of fun.
so if we're
Drive
doing,
over with it. Anyway, okay, so 2031,
so now we're adding another 3%, right?
Yeah, so that would be-
yeah, what, and I will be right back. I'm going.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, Chris,
45
Could you do-
794.
In the print room, I printed the book.
Yeah, 45,794 is
We have
fair.
4 copies, so.
You made 4 copies or you need 4
No, I
copies?
made 4 copies. And so my copy has holes in it. Did you want your copies with hole punches?
Don't need it.
Mhm.
No, okay.
Okay.
Then just, yeah, and then we'll have one for David. Thank you. Give him something to do. He's falling asleep, poor guy. All right, so.
And these that look like they already have mileages on them, yeah? 30 feet, at least, number of feet?
No, that was the cost in 2023.
Oh, okay, so we do have to look all these up too.
Yeah, so Brook and Ridge sub,
The whole subdivision, multiple roads?
that's what they did. They put in subdivisions. I don't even know where Brook and Ridge sub is.
Just add inflation factor to the whole shit.
Okay, let's do that.
That'd be easier than routine.
That's right.
Let's just add inflation factor, 23.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and then we can figure out the roads.
So it'd be 3 compounded for 8 years.
Well, except, didn't things go up a lot more than 3% a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
So we have to put in a special COVID assessment for that inflation.
Well, then that would have been for 2030 as well, right?
No, then we'll do 3%.
It might be.
Things are more, call it more normalized now, but you had this spike in inflation. And it wasn't 3%, it was 9%.
But wouldn't that have applied to the inflation rates we were doing on the 2030 road calculations?
No, because we're doing it from 25 to 30. You're doing it from today.
So why don't we just do the same thing? Why don't we just look up the length of all of these?
Well, the problem
Calculate them the
is,
same way we just did 2030 ones.
Yeah, but
well, Alex, the problem is that we took it from the road commission's list.
Mhm.
And they listed Brook and Ridge sub, not the roads within the sub. So I don't even know where that is.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
the easy way is start with a 10% factor for, call it 24, and then add 3% for the next
okay,
6 or 7 years.
okay, go ahead.
So I would say 35%.
To these totals that we see right here on this
Yes.
page.
So did you do that for 2030 too?
No,
I still don't understand why that doesn't apply, why the spike in COVID.
because, wait a minute. Because the way we did 2030, we had the mileage. and we did it at the 38,000 per mile,
Oh, okay,
times
all right.
3%,
Yeah,
times
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Got
okay?
it, yep.
Okay, yeah, no, great, thank you.
We're not doing it based on mileage now, we're going back in history.
Right, right,
And we're
okay.
just saying, okay, inflation was, and I'm offering that we had a 9%, 10% spike 1 year, and now we're normalized.
Right, right,
So now we should be 3.
right.
So you do that compounded, I'm saying it's
So you're
35%.
saying about 35%?
So for that Broken Ridge sub, you're looking at 9450,
I'm sorry, how much?
9,450.
I mean, but by the time 2031 comes around, we'll have this more refined anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely,
Yeah, we just need some.
absolutely, we're just kind of
I'm
throwing.
just trying to set a stake in the ground.
Scientific wild ass guess.
Yeah, because
Yes.
those 2 years, we didn't have a total like we do for the
Yeah,
other years, so
right.
that's all we need at this point, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna be tweaking this,
Every year,
Program.
every year, we're gonna be tweaking.
well, and we
Exactly,
still have
exactly.
more to do because we have the paved that we have to do an inventory.
And every year, we're gonna sit down with Adam, aren't we? We're gonna say, these are the roads we recommend, these are the roads he recommends. And he's gonna say, here's our cost now for 2027. And we'll say, well, all we got is $700,000, Adam, and we'll collaborate.
Just
That's
like
where it's
we've
gonna
kind
work.
of always done.
Yeah, yes. But I think we could even sit down with a 6-year capital improvement plan, because they actually like having 3 to 5 years out. Because then they can compare it to
Who's they?
Webster, Road
Maybe.
Commission, Webster and,
But we're giving them that by road.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that we haven't been giving them years out, we've only been giving them 1 year at a time. Right,
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm assuming you're you're doing all the calculations,
It's
road by
Alex.
road.
Yeah.
Alex,
Alex.
excuse me, sorry.
I'll know it.
Adam, Alex, I don't know,
Yeah.
Just tell Colin late for dinner.
yeah.
All right, got them all.
Go.
Okay, yeah,
East Delhi is 40,500. Park paved deep to end is 20,250. Polo Fields, thank you. Polo Field subdivision is 21,600. Pratt paved, extra Ann Arbor to end is 13,500. Rose Drive Wagner to end is 6,750. Saginaw Greens East sub is 9,450. Saginaw Greens North sub is 21,600. Saginaw Hills is 10,800. Scio Hills is 27,000. Uplands subdivision 35,100. Wagner Ridge is 8,100.
great.
Get you a total on that. Give me 1 second.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be $600,000.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right, I got 224, 100.
Okay. So as the paved road inventory list, so I have an idea for this inventory list, and we talked about it a little bit, I think we did. So we have our quadrants, of course.
Right,
Then in each quadrant, we can break it down by gravel, paved, and then neighborhood roads, or neighborhood roads and then paved.
so an additional descriptor,
Yes,
right,
because then that will help us with neighborhood roads aren't going to have as much traffic as a connector road, of course.
right.
And if we did that through every quadrant, then we could also, once we get the paved roads inventoried, then we can start going around and looking at driving and you know, maybe there's a paved road out there that's just terrible, like we knew that Laurentide was bad. Well, that was just historical and it was in the papers as one of the worst roads in Washtenaw County, so we knew that, but there's probably others that are deteriorating and, but with the paved roads, because it's really expensive to pave a road, then we're gonna have a chunk set aside. Yeah. Seal coating is one thing, but paving is another. And then also if somebody or a neighborhood or a gravel road wants to go pave, that's where the special assessment comes in, because we are not gonna be able to, oh my God, everybody rush and say, we want our roads paved.
That doesn't come out of this budget. That's an SAD.
Correct. And then after that, we would do the seal coating. Which another thought, HOAs, because here's something. HOAs, because we wouldn't be like polo fields, we wouldn't be able to pave that whole thing. And if there's a chunk, because what was it for paving? Like $1.5 million.
We
Decided it was $1 million a mile to pave.
Yeah, so that's $1 million. We don't even have, we wouldn't have a millage that for 1 year.
Right.
So we're going to, the neighborhoods, we will encourage them. I don't know, we have to come up with some. They have to, put money aside. And I don't know if we could contribute to helping with the, the paving cost, or they pave and we do the maintenance.
But that doesn't have to be decided tonight.
No, but these are things that we have to do, so we have to keep a list of, these ideas as we move forward.
Right.
This says paving an unpaved road, 1.5 million per mile.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think they just raised that in the last year.
This is spring 23.
Oh, 23.
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't know where these numbers then came from.
Anyway,
well, it used to be $1 million a mile.
that's what Roy used to say.
Okay, thank you for this. That's really helpful. I will plug that in with, Nikki tomorrow. Oh, that other. All right,
Are we done with the roads inventory part of the agenda?
well,
I just have a question about the previous part of the agenda, but I don't want to digress us. I'll wait until we're done.
well, we really, because we can't change anything.
Right.
We can't edit it. I mean, so
Right.
we need, and there was something that Ian wanted me, he wanted me to go through,
He wanted you to go through and identify the additional field that you're talking about.
like, the neighborhoods, wasn't
A
it?
gravel paved neighborhood, the additional descriptor he wanted you, when we sat down, he said you needed to go through because you know them. And give him that information to put in.
Well, but then I would have to
Or
write
give
it
you,
out.
or give you permissions to do it.
Yeah, and that's what I need is, it would be faster for me just to go in and type in, where they are. But he has to get it to me. He has to make it
He has to give
editable
you
for me.
permission, yeah,
Mhm.
to edit.
Okay, so I guess that's it for the roads inventory conversation, unless you have something else to at this point.
My question is back to the
Okay.
newsletter real quick.
Yes,
So Alex, did you volunteer to do it? Are you and I working on it? Where did that land finally?
I can do it with your help, maybe? It's due on the 5th, yeah?
January 5th.
mean, I'd be happy to meet with you. I mean, I have previous ones that we've
Okay.
done.
Yeah, I just don't have a ton of historical context, but I'm happy to help.
It's usually, yeah, we can do that. So I'll text, I'll put you in my contacts and text you.
And
We'll set up,
what,
grab a cup of coffee or something like that.
Yeah.
what would you like to write about? Because we need to gear up for the seat's gotta go in front of the board for them to approve this funding. But there's, and I know the last newsletter, you and Patrick worked on that one?
Mhm.
Or two newsletters, something like
There,
that?
we skipped a newsletter. There was a newsletter we were not in.
Yeah,
The last one that we were in, Pat and I did together.
and that wasn't that about road funding, how roads are funded?
Yes.
Hmm. What was the next, because when we talked back then, it was about segueing into here, we're educating
Mhm.
about road funding, and then we plan on having, our recommendation to the board is a millage, but we didn't put that in yet. But there was something else in between that we thought we could kind of segue like one step at a time.
Yeah, I think we did talk about that. We talked about kind of helping people understand how roads are funded so that it paves the way to the conversation about and we need funds, so. Yeah. Yeah, so it talked about we talked about the township-wide SAD back in the day. That added $85 and it's expired. And talk about how essential road maintenance is. And how our township was recognized as the fastest growing in the state. And so on and so forth. The Roads Advisory Committee is in the process of exploring funding sources for future road maintenance. And we'll keep the public informed through our meetings. This newsletter and communications with boards of trustees. We invite you to attend RAC meetings, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that was the last newsletter. And that was summer of 2025. So we missed the winter of 2025.
Well,
I
actually,
think
there
it's
wasn't,
premature to talk, what?
yeah,
We should save the sales pitch for the summer one.
Yeah, I was gonna think it's premature right now. These come out quarterly,
well, actually,
so.
yeah, they would spring. Because
Yeah.
actually, winter right now has been postponed to January 5th. That's why you think that.
Winter what?
This will be the winter newsletter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because of the holidays, how it fell, Mary decided to push it off, so
So
we're
I
not.
think, yeah, so I
really-
think it's premature to talk about millage in this
Yeah.
one. It's more just kind of maybe just keeping us in front of their faces.
Yeah, give them an update
And
on
reiterating
what we've
kind
been
of
working on with the
working
capital
on
improvement
and-
plan, looking at the roads, the inventory roads in the township that need repairs. We could throw in a little bit of a snapshot of what they did in Lansing. You know, something like that.
I'm thinking I would just talk about snow removal and salt or whatever we're
Mhm.
doing. on
Which is what
roads.
we did in the previous winter one, we talked about, getting roads cleared and be patient, road commissioners doing the best as can, and I think we even at one point talked about kind of make sure that your kind of tips, make sure your car is in good shape, and
Why wouldn't you repeat that message?
yeah, we could certainly,
Well, we need to help them, plant the seed about road funding, something, some little blurb.
I would do it in the spring. Now people are worried about getting around in the snow and ice. Nobody
Yeah, the
wants
road
to talk
commission does a
about
pretty good job about.
money. They just spent money on Christmas by January 5th. Why do you want to talk about money? That's the
Does it
wrong
have-
time to talk about money.
Well, it doesn't
And it does
necessarily
have a
have to
point.
be about money, but it has, how about the road plan? Our roads plan, this is what,
Yeah.
it hasn't been approved by the board yet, but, or whatever we're doing, we've been working capital improvement plan,
Yeah, I think I
road
like that because then
inventory.
it just sets the stage to then come back and be like, we've been putting together a plan, now we need to fund that plan. Here's how we fund the plan.
Maybe even something out of the presentation.
Ian
Ian
Bob's
and Bob's-
presentation.
Yeah, if you review that and see if there's any,
Well, typically, I think we're limited to 400
I
words.
was gonna ask that, yeah, it's pretty
400
small.
words, which is pretty small. And what we've typically done is we've fleshed one out and we throw it past this gal here just to kind of give her
Yeah.
Jeff kiss on it. And then we send it to Mary.
Yeah.
To wordsmith it. She
Okay.
kind of does a final like wordsmithing. She's kind of typically how that is run.
editor, if she gets it published, it's her job.
Yeah, so.
Yay. We don't have to do it.
Before I,
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Okay.
I don't know if I have Alex. in there.
oh, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, part of the roads inventory was, I took your, what they call it here, the, kind of like the pacer or whatever
It's not
for,
called Pacer though, the new one, the inventory-based rating system.
Page on road.
yeah, I guess, but it's only
Yeah.
for gravel, right?
This is only for gravel roads.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe we can
Yeah,
change
that's
that,
good.
but
You remember that?
but it's
Wow.
similar to the
Yeah.
Pacer where they
Yeah,
they rate.
those were enclosures in the Webster.
From the presentation, maybe this page. Information on road.
Just
Want to take a picture of it like she did?
Like you're sleeping with your eyes open. Glazed over.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
just throw it out here. Do you want me to share this or do you want to do a public comment?
yeah, he can do a public comment, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, after the meeting, let me get your phone number.
Yep,
So we can arrange that. I don't want to yell it across for God the world to hear.
Okay,
Let the public.
so quickly,
Oh, God,
it
where are
just,
we?
I mean, yeah, so you're,
So we're meeting.
newsletter articles.
Right, we're meeting and we're gonna do this, we're gonna come up with a newsletter and we're gonna submit it to you.
Okay, Caroline and Alex.
Yes.
All right, Bob, you are going to look up, what was it again? Oh, the ballot language?
Ballot language.
Okay, Alex and I will look up the statute, whatever, we'll find it.
Governing documents.
Then I need to get the inventory list, so I'm able to edit from Ian. Okay, that's Jillian, and I think we're covered. Oh, private road ordinance. Alex, would you like to, it's on our website, would you like to review that?
Sure.
Okay.
What do we need to- what do we need to pull out of that?
Well, we need to see if the township has any jurisdiction to say, you need to you need to cut back, you need, to make your
Mhm.
private road more accessible.
I mean, like shrub control, like
Yeah,
brush.
or whatever, if the road's in really bad condition. Because it's really about the safety, the emergency. And I don't know if we're able to do that, but
So what you're saying is like, for example, on Leroy Road, or the one that's perpendicular to that, those people are, like I said, the last time I drove it, which was about a year ago, like I said, it was like a driveway. And so what you're saying is going to those people and saying, you kind of understand that this is not the safest for you guys to have as far as access, emergency access. So how I communicate to the residents,
yeah, to maintain their private road, for
just let them know
better
that,
access.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can do that because it's private, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
One would think we could politely request that they make
Well, just
improvements. The question
suggest-
is,
yeah,
can we mandate that they?
Yeah, suggest to them that
Yeah.
it's in their interest that there's concerns about emergency vehicle access.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's, maybe the fire chief at the fire department could have like a postcard that goes out to them.
Definitely
Well,
more effective coming from them than from us.
Big time,
oh yeah, absolutely,
Big
but we
time.
need to see if we can even do that. But we could make suggestions because
Yeah.
we've done that or request,
Yeah,
encouragement, right? Okay, let's see, and I will talk with Andrea, put my name down here, about Hermania, Huron River Court name. Okay, and then we'll have to, the next, so January 7th is our next meeting.
Yep.
And we are going to the timeline for ballot statute, Webster Township ballot, all of that. And we also need to create our plan, so our road funding plan. This is what we have for the millage. We have this idea for special assessments and how this all works together, because we're gonna have to, you know, promote that. And the HOA, we'll have to figure out the HOA paving, them putting money aside and us helping with the cost, or they pave it if it needs it, and then we just do the maintenance, something, we'll have to really brainstorm that. So that'll be January 7th.
right.
Okay, we're getting there.
Same time, we assume.
6:30, does 6:30 work for everybody? Because we can always change that.
Works for me.
Okay.
Works for me.
All right. Okay, so let's, next is minutes.
November 15th, 13th.
Oh, that was a special meeting, right?
We do minutes just as well.
So you need a motion to approve the minutes?
Yep.
I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Minutes are approved for November 13th. Yeah, great, thank you. And then, then you have your book, inventory-based rating system for gravel roads training manual.
Thanks for grabbing this,
Yeah,
Chris.
thank you. Actually, welcome. Really looking forward to reading this.
This is bedtime reading.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really.
Good, like,
interesting.
airplane
It's kind of
fodder.
interesting stuff, I think.
Thumb through this.
Really only a small section that I thought was pertinent. The pictures of the condition of the roads and how they graded them. I mean, the whole thing is, there's a lot of words, but those pictures with the grading.
A lot of words. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
But somebody did a lot of work. So
This is good.
That's impressive.
That's great.
all right,
Okay.
oh, wait, reports. You were gonna give a report.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the road commission report.
Road commission, well, I mean, there really wasn't too much to report. I mean, they're working on their budget big time. They're slamming down real hard on that, the road commission. The projects that they talked about were primarily in Chelsea area, where it's primarily where a lot of the, where Werkner and Sibley come together up around in there. There's been a lot of chit chat about that kind of thing. There were just a couple of residents that live in that area that are worried and made public comments, and it was, I mean, pretty standard run of the mill. You know, well-run, tight ship kind of report,
Okay.
so,
Hmm.
you know.
And they do not have a meeting, or do they, end December 18th, is it?
I don't remember, I'd have to look on their website.
Okay, yeah, I like going to those meetings. So, okay, this is for David.
I do too. I had a real nice conversation with Adam afterwards too. Wow,
Oh,
about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It just kind of like cemented my face in front of him, because he knows my face on the road advisory, but you know, we talked, so now it's kind of like, okay, you. it helps.
Well, thank you for attending.
Oh, sure. Those are actually very interesting. I like those.
They run a very
They run a
good
great meeting.
meeting, yeah. Okay, so public comment, and we still don't have anybody here.
Aw,
We get excited when people show up. And there is a hand up, and it's Rob Hanson.
Well done, everyone. You're once again paying attention to the details. Thank you for that. In terms of the newsletter, one thing I liked about what you were doing tonight was finding out that it's 38,000 a mile for the chip seal and finding out that it's $1.5 million a mile for changing from gravel to paved. That might be something to include in the newsletter. And maybe letting residents know that now that the DDA is dissolved, that we will now be taking care of the DDA roads that we weren't before, and that there's costs associated with that. And then that way it's not a surprise when the millage comes up during the summer that there are components of it that people thought may have been paid for in other ways that now the residents will have to pay for. That might be a way of setting the stage for the summer so things aren't a surprise. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Rob, it's helpful.
Anyone else? Was here only fan tonight?
13.
That's it? Okay. And is there a motion to adjourn at 8:13?
Motion to adjourn.
And I'll support that.
support, yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Nice job.